Welcome back, family, to Nation of Glory. The place where we celebrate the stars who not only light up the big screen, but also inspire us with their lives, their struggles, and their victories. Today, we bring you the journey of a woman whose name is forever etched in the history of cinema, a woman who continues to capture the hearts of audiences with her talent, her truth, and her strength. She is none other than Kate Elizabeth Winslet. Kate Winslet's story is not just about awards or fame, it is about resilience, about staying true to yourself in a world that constantly tries to shape you, and about becoming one of the greatest actresses of her generation by trusting in her heart and her craft. Let's go back to the very beginning. Kate Winslet was born in Reading, Berkshire, England, into a family that wasn't wealthy, but was rich in one important thing: love for the arts. Her parents were stage actors, her grandparents ran a theater, and from the very start the smell of stage curtains and the magic of performance ran through her blood. But this wasn't a story of easy success. Growing up, Kate faced her share of struggles. Money was tight. She didn't come from glamour, she didn't have the red carpets waiting for her. What she had was a dream. A dream so powerful that no amount of hardship could silence it. Kate once admitted that as a young girl, she didn't always feel like she fit in. She wasn't the thinnest girl in class, she wasn't the type to be told she looked like a movie star. In fact, she was often bullied for her weight. But what she had inside was something no one could take away: passion, determination, and an ability to feel deeply. And that became her superpower. From a young age, she began performing in school plays, pouring her heart into every role. Her teachers noticed, her family encouraged her, and slowly, Kate began to carve out a place for herself in the world of performance. At only 11 years old, she began studying drama, taking small steps toward what would later become a monumental career. And then came her big break. At the age of 19, Kate starred in Heavenly Creatures, a chilling yet powerful film directed by Peter Jackson. The world saw her talent immediately. This wasn't just another young actress trying to make it. This was someone different. Someone who could disappear into a character, someone who could make you feel every breath, every tear, every joy, and every heartbreak. That role put her on the map, but little did she know that just a few years later, the entire world would know her name. A year that changed cinema forever. A film that became more than just a movie, it became a phenomenon. Titanic. Directed by James Cameron, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and a young actress named Kate Winslet. When audiences first saw her as Rose, the headstrong young woman trapped in a world of wealth and expectations, they fell in love. And it wasn't just Rose they loved. It was Kate. Her performance was real, raw, unforgettable. She made the audience feel every ounce of love, fear, courage, and loss. But here's the part of the story that many people don't know. After Titanic became the highest-grossing film of its time, Kate could have gone down the easy road. She could have chosen blockbuster after blockbuster, chasing fame and money. But Kate Winslet wasn't chasing celebrity. She was chasing truth. She decided to dedicate herself to independent films, to roles that scared her, that challenged her, that made her grow as an actress and as a human being. And that's what makes her story so powerful. Kate Winslet wasn't interested in being a movie star. She wanted to be an artist. Over the years, she gave us unforgettable performances in films like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where she played Clementine, a woman both wild and fragile, capturing the messy beauty of love and heartbreak. She took on the raw emotional depth of the reader, a role that earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. She brought dignity, vulnerability, and strength to Revolutionary Road, reuniting with Leonardo DiCaprio in a story that was just as heartbreaking as it was powerful. And in every single role, she gave a piece of herself. That is what sets Kate Winslet apart. She doesn't just act, she lives her characters. She brings them to life in a way that feels authentic, human, and unforgettable. But behind the spotlight, Kate's journey has always been about more than just acting. It's about resilience in the face of criticism. It's about staying true to who you are when the world demands you change. Kate has often spoken about body image and the unrealistic standards placed on women in Hollywood. She has faced cruel headlines, harsh comments, and unfair judgments. But through it all, she never gave in. Instead, she became a voice of strength, reminding women everywhere that beauty is not about size, not about perfection, but about confidence, honesty, and self-love. That courage, that willingness to speak truth, has made her a role model far beyond the screen. She is proof that you can be vulnerable and strong, that you can be flawed and still be extraordinary. And the world has recognized her brilliance. Over the course of her career, Kate Winslet has won an Academy Award, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, 5 BAFTAs, and 5 Golden Globes. But ask her what matters most, and she'll tell you it's not the awards. It's the craft. It's the ability to tell stories that touch people's hearts. Even in her personal life, Kate Winslet has shown resilience. She has gone through marriages, heartbreaks, motherhood, and the constant pressures of fame. But through every challenge, she has found a way to rise, to grow, and to keep moving forward. Today, she is not just an acclaimed actress. She is a mother, a wife, a friend, and a woman who uses her platform to inspire. Her performances in television, such as the powerful Mare of Easttown, proved once again that her talent has no limits. She steps into any role, and she owns it completely. Whether it's a small indie film or a worldwide blockbuster, Kate Winslet gives nothing less than everything she has. And that Nation of Glory family is what greatness is. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being untouchable. It's about being real. It's about having the courage to tell stories that matter. It's about rising, again and again, no matter how many times life tries to push you down. Kate Winslet's story is not just her own. It's a reminder to all of us. A reminder that you don't have to come from wealth or privilege to achieve greatness. A reminder that you don't have to look a certain way to be worthy. A reminder that your strength comes from within. So, the next time you watch Kate Winslet on screen, don't just see an actress. See a fighter. See a dreamer. See a woman who refused to give up, who refused to fit into anyone else's box, and who carved out her own place in history. From the stages of Berkshire to the bright lights of Hollywood, from a young girl bullied for her weight to a woman standing tall with the highest honors in her industry, Kate Winslet's journey is proof that dreams do come true. And more than that, it's proof that the greatest power we have is to be ourselves. Here at Nation of Glory, we celebrate Kate Winslet not just for her roles, not just for her awards, but for her courage, her heart, and her legacy. She is more than an actress. She is a storyteller. She is a fighter. She is an inspiration. And her story is still being written. Thank you, Nation of Glory family, for joining us on this heartfelt journey through the life of Kate Winslet. If you were moved by her story, if you found inspiration in her strength, don't forget to show your love. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs a reminder to believe in themselves, and of course, subscribe to Nation of Glory for more stories that honor the legends of Hollywood and beyond. Until next time, remember this: your story matters. Your voice matters. And like Kate Winslet, you too can rise above every challenge and leave your mark on the world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.